Jalen, thanks for being here, man. Rookie season almost wrapped up. Tell me a little bit about the journey. What's it been like for you? What's the storyline for you? How are you going to remember it going forward as your career progresses?
I think this year's been a learning process and a really important one for me. Coming in, it's a lot different than what high school and AU were like. It's a lot different than what college was like, especially early. The amount of traveling we were doing and back-to-backs and long road trips and, not being home that much. It was all just a different, just different than what I've been used to. And things were coming fast. But I think through it all, I've grown a lot, as a player. I've gotten a lot better, understanding the different situations and adapting to the game. And I showed that, as the seasons progressed. But also learned a lot about myself, and just times that I've been hurt this year, with my thumb, which kept me out for a while. And then right now, just being able to sit back, get a different point of view, get a different perspective of things and work on different stuff that, might have been pushed to the side, before the injury. So I've loved every part about it, though. I've been enjoying it. I think the team that we have has made it that much better and really just excited for this offseason, get that much better and come in next year and, go to work.
Draft night, June, right? Or was it in July? I don't remember. The schedule's been so weird the last couple of years, right? Take me through that. Your name is called by Commissioner Adam Silver with the 5th pick in the NBA draft. The Orlando Magic select Jalen Suggs. What are your emotions like in that moment?
It was crazy. A lot of it was relief. A lot of it was joy, emotion. Once, my mom did a good job holding back her tears. And, I knew I was getting picked with that pick about 3 minutes before it happened. So I was able to kind of, go through my own little, second by myself and process it all. But, once my sister started crying, that's when it kind of hit home, and just seeing how proud everyone there at the table was for me and the family that I had in the stands, how excited they were, it made it all worth it. And, just because they sacrificed so much to help me get to this point that to be able to share that with them, meant the world to me. So, yeah, that was a roller coaster of emotions that night, one that I definitely, never forget.
Can't imagine. Speaking of special moments, your first game in the league, memorialized on Top Shot. It is your Top Shot debut, voted on by the fans, by your fans, by Top Shot fans. Talk about your relationship with Magic fans up to this point as a rookie and how something like Top Shot can maybe bring you even closer.
Oh man, I love the fans here. They've been with us all year. Barring the record, they've came out and they've showed love. And, as the season progressed, their energy is picked up as well. And, to the point now where we're trying to change the culture at the beginning of the year. And, now we're hearing Magic chants, the 76ers come into town and, there's a bunch of Sixers fans in there and our fans are going back at their, MVP chants for Embiid or whatever, really rallying behind us. So, all of that helps. And, it makes us want to play that much harder and, gets us to play that much better. So my relationship with them has been great. And I think just having the Top Shot and being able to share those moments on the floor with them, whether they were in the crowd that night or, watching the game on TV and then, me being able to connect in that, about what I'm doing on the basketball court, it's great. And, I love interacting, introducing myself, and just being around and in the crowd, just because it gives me so much energy. And, that's something that I definitely feed off. So, being able to have that, with the crowd has been great.
Love that. And I have to ask this because I love these answers. What was your welcome to the league moment when something happened on the court? Maybe it's off the court. I don't know. What happened where you're like, whoa?
I think my welcome to the NBA moment was when Kevin Durant came in. James Harden was still there. And first of all, he was crazy. There was just the pace that he moved at and the way he was able to get whatever he wanted was wild. But KD had 30 on, I think it was 11 of 12, 10 of 11. Just the most efficient, easy, didn't break a sweat. buckets. It was crazy. And there was nothing we could do about it. He played great defense. It doesn't matter. Like, you had to hope that he didn't hit the shot. But that was my welcome to the NBA early moment, because it happened early. And that's when I was like, okay. So some nights, it don't matter how good a defense you're playing. These are the best players in the world.
On a night like that, what do you do after the game? Are you thinking about, how does Kevin Durant make this so easy? How can I take notes here? How can I apply this to my game?
I think you keep coming up with, different ways to try to throw him off his game, and, different ways to defend. And, you got to get crafty with it. But at the end of the day, sometimes there ain't much you can do, with some of those best players in the world like that. You just got to make up for it, by doing the little things, that don't really show up on a stat sheet, that aren't always points, whether that's rebounds, defending, controlling the pace of the game, things like that, to try and still come out on top regardless of, that single performance. But, after the game, it was one of those where we didn't play bad either. It was just, we couldn't do nothing against that.
When I think about when Jalen Suggs arrived, when he put kind of the league on notice, right? January 23rd, 2022. You know what I'm talking about? Do you know what play I'm referring to?
Yeah, I know.
It's your throwdowns moment. It's on Top Shot, the dunk on DeMar DeRozan. I know that had to feel good. Where does that rank? You split the defense, you get to the rim. DeMar's in your way, doesn't matter. You throw it down. How's that feel in that moment? I mean, this is a star in this league, DeMar DeRozan, an MVP candidate. How's that feel for you? And where's that rank in the Jalen Suggs throwdowns power rankings?
Oh man, look, I haven't dunked on somebody in so long before that. And it was crazy because a couple games before that, I was like, man, I ain't dunked on anybody in a minute. I was joking around with, I think it was RJ Wendell. Man, I gotta give me another one. I forgot what that feeling feels like. And the fact that it ended up coming, a couple days later was crazy. But that moment was so much fun because that atmosphere that night was great. Big time crowd in there, a bunch of Bulls fans, bunch of Magic fans going back and forth. The game was back and forth. And, DeMar was having a great night that night. Again, one of those nights where you can't do anything to stop him. I think he had 44, hitting tough shot after tough shot. But then once that happened, that was kind of the change of tide, and we went on our run and ended up winning that game. But in the moment, all I can remember was, there was a group of Chicago Bulls fans right behind our basket, and just had to let them know that, y'all in Orlando, this ain't Chicago, and this is the Magic City, the home of the Orlando Magic. So that's where my head instantly went, and then just to go turn up all the Magic fans that were in there. But yeah, that was a fun night for sure.
Jalen, you had two big dunks that game too. Over here on the Top Shot side, we had to decide which dunk we liked better because we couldn't use them both. So we used that one, which one of the best dunks of the year, which is why it's in Throwdowns. Another one of your iconic moments on Top Shot this year is in Extra Spice. Now, let me tell you about this moment, because as of this interview, it's not out yet. It's actually coming out today. So when this is out, people will see it. You throw a sick assist to yourself off the glass, a little extra spice on the moment, right? And you throw it down. What leads to that decision? Did you make that call right there in that play? How did you come up with that on the spot?
Once I stole it and I saw there was nobody ahead of me, I knew I was throwing it off the glass. I'd done the 360 already. I hadn't broken out the windmill. I had dunked on somebody, and off the glass used to be my staple in high school. I love that dunk. And, is it frowned upon? Yeah, maybe. But, I think that's what makes me who I am. I'm always be myself regardless. And, that's just a competitor in me. And I remember after the game talking to G, he was like, that's what ignited us. That's what got everybody going and our swagger going. And again, that same against Houston, we went on, made a run, and ended up winning that basketball game. So, again, just trying to, when I'm in there, have fun, be myself, do what I can to impact the game. But, I knew I was doing that as soon as I got to steal.
We spoke to your teammate Cole Anthony at the NBA All-Star event, and he said that he bought all the rookies on the team a suit. What suit did he buy you? And is there any cool backstory associated with that?
Me and Franz went over there earlier this season, and we got our suits custom made, and we got to pick out the material and the color. I like mine. I thought it was pretty fire. I'm a big suit guy. This summer, like over pre-draft, I was wearing business casual stuff. And man, I tell you what, I was rocking. I was feeling it. I was like, I'm coming in next year, almost every game. I'm going to rock a different suit, different something. And yeah, it just didn't turn out like that. Then I turned into the hoodie, sweatpants, team jogging suit. But that was a huge shout out to Cole on that. That was a fun day getting to go do that and, share that with Franz and Cole and have a good time doing it. So, yeah.
Cole participated in the dunk contest this year. We just got done talking about your huge dunks. You're a good dunker, man. Any future for you in the dunk contest? You ever see that happening?
I don't know. Maybe we'll have to see about that. That's something that we'll just have to come up. And the opportunity came, and I'm a big why not guy. So if the opportunity presented itself, and I was asked, I see myself getting in there one time at least.